The Voice. Blake Shelton blocks his own wife? Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Blake Shelton shocked fans with his latest move. He blocked his own wife. This news story has been trending for days. Find out why fans are freaking out and talking about this on social media. What did Blake Shelton do? On Tuesday's episode of The Voice, Blake Shelton blocked his wife and fellow coach. He prevented her from spinning her red chair for a 15-year-old singer. He turned his chair around at that point. In the latest installment of the blind auditions, Ainsley Burns performed her rendition of Unchained Melody. Blake Shelton wanted her on his team. He hit his button and turned his chair around for her. The country superstar also prevented his wife Gwen Stefani from turning her chair around. He immediately blocked her on the spot. The No Doubt singer pressed her button a few seconds later. She seemed confident about her decision. The pop star was then met with the word blocked across the screen where her name would be. Gwen put up her hands and exclaimed, "Hey!" Blake Shelton sat back in his chair and left. Their fellow coaches John Legend and newbie Camila Cabello didn't press their buttons. Blake didn't want his own wife to get the singer to join her team. However, they were all impressed with Ainsley's audition. Unsurprisingly, Ainsley ended up on #TeamBlake. The couple had a good laugh over what happened. Yet, it shocked the viewers at home. This comes after they accused Blake of helping out his wife on the show. They feel that the two are ruining the dynamic of the show. The Voice fans shocked and amused. During the broadcast, fans of The Voice took to Twitter to share their reaction. Most were shocked to learn that Blake Shelton blocked his own wife. Others laughed along with the husband and wife. They think Gwen should get her revenge next time. Earlier this week, fans were getting tired of Blake Shelton's rivalry with Gwen. Some feel they should work on the same team together. Others are getting annoyed with the two spinning their chairs around for the same singers. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight, Blake admitted that he loves the challenge, and knowing that she has my back is pretty cool. What are your thoughts on Blake Shelton blocking Gwen? Did his movie surprise you? What do you think of their dynamic on the show? Sound off below in the comments section. The Voice Season 22 airs on Mondays and Tuesdays at 8 p.m. ET on NBC. As the new season of The Voice begins, anticipation is at an all-time high. The long-running reality TV singing competition, renowned for its blind auditions and star-studded coaching panel, is back for another thrilling season. This time, however, there is an added layer of excitement and intrigue. The dynamics between the coaches are more complex than ever. Blake and Gwen, a power couple. Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani, both highly accomplished musicians in their own right, are back on The Voice coaching panel. Their relationship, which blossomed on the very stage of The Voice, has been a focal point for fans. Married now, their love story has added a unique dimension to the show. However, being competitive by nature, both Blake and Gwen are determined to win, even if it means going head-to-head. The new twist, the block button. This season introduces a new twist that has everyone talking, the block button. This feature allows coaches to prevent another coach from recruiting a contestant during the blind auditions. It's a strategic tool that can be used to gain an advantage, and it's bound to create some dramatic moments, especially between Blake and Gwen. The first auditions. The blind auditions kick off with a bang. Contestants from all over the country take the stage, hoping to impress the coaches with their voices alone. The first few rounds see a mix of emotions, joy, disappointment, and excitement. Each coach is looking to build a strong team, and the competition is fierce. Blake's strategy. Blake Shelton, known for his wit and charm, approaches the auditions with a clear strategy. He's not just looking for great voices, he's looking for potential winners. His experience on the show gives him an edge, and he uses his knowledge of past seasons to guide his decisions. Blake is also mindful of the new block button and plans to use it strategically. Gwen's approach. Gwen Stefani, with her unique style and infectious energy, is equally determined. She's looking for contestants who stand out and bring something fresh to the table. Gwen's connection with Blake adds an interesting dynamic to her approach. She's competitive, but there's also an undercurrent of playful rivalry with her husband. The tension reaches a peak during one of the blind auditions when a standout contestant takes the stage. In a surprising move, Blake decides to use the block button, but not against one of his rival coaches. Instead, he blocks Gwen, his own wife. The audience gasps, and the other coaches are stunned. Gwen's reaction is a mix of shock and amusement. Blake's decision to block her is a bold and unexpected move, creating a dramatic and entertaining moment. The aftermath. Gwen takes the block in stride, but it's clear that she's determined to get back at Blake. The playful banter between them intensifies, adding a new layer of excitement to the show. Fans are divided. Some applaud Blake's competitive spirit, while others sympathize with Gwen. The incident becomes a talking point on social media, with hashtag #BlakeBlocksGwen trending worldwide. Chapter 4. The Coaches' Reactions. John and Kelly weigh in. John Legend and Kelly Clarkson. The other two coaches are amused by the turn of events. They tease Blake and Gwen, adding to the lighthearted atmosphere. John, known for his calm demeanor, comments on the strategic move, while Kelly, always full of energy, encourages Gwen to strike back. Their camaraderie and good-natured ribbing contribute to the overall entertainment value of the show. Blake's justification. Blake defends his decision, explaining that it's all part of the game. He emphasizes the importance of building a strong team and how the block button is a strategic tool meant to be used. Blake's fans support him, appreciating his competitive nature and his ability to keep things interesting. Gwen's response. Gwen, on the other hand, takes the block as a challenge. She's determined to outdo Blake and prove that she can win despite the setback. Her response is positive and competitive, and she quickly bounces back, ready to find the next big star. Gwen's resilience and upbeat attitude endear her to viewers, who admire her for not letting the block dampen her spirits. Chapter 5. The competition heats up. Gwen's strategy shift. After being blocked, Gwen tweaks her strategy. She becomes more selective, focusing on contestants who bring something unique and special. Gwen's approach pays off as she recruits a series of talented singers who are excited to work with her. She's more determined than ever to build a winning team and prove her mettle as a coach. Blake's continued dominance. Blake continues to dominate the auditions, using his charm and experience to attract top talent. His use of the block button becomes a defining moment of the season, adding a competitive edge to his strategy. Blake's team shapes up to be strong, and he's confident in his choices. The other coaches step up. John Legend and Kelly Clarkson, not to be outdone, also step up their game. John's smooth style and thoughtful feedback attract contestants who appreciate his musical expertise. Kelly's high energy and enthusiasm draw in singers who thrive on her positive reinforcement. The competition among the coaches is fierce, and each one is determined to come out on top. As the blind auditions conclude, the focus shifts to the battle rounds. The coaches pair up their team members for duets, pushing them to perform at their best. The contestants work tirelessly with their coaches and mentors, honing their skills and preparing for the next phase of the competition. Tensions rise. The battle rounds are intense, with high stakes for both the contestants and the coaches. Blake and Gwen's friendly rivalry continues, adding an extra layer of tension. They're both eager to prove themselves, and their competitive spirit is palpable. The other coaches, John and Kelly, are equally invested, making for a thrilling and engaging series of performances. Standout battles. Several standout battles captivate the audience. The contestants give their all, delivering powerful and emotional performances. Blake's team, with his strategic guidance, excels in the battle rounds. Gwen's team, fueled by her creativity and support, also shines. The competition is tight, and the judges face difficult decisions in choosing who to save and who to send home. High stakes. With the battle rounds behind them, the contestants move on to the knockouts and live shows. The stakes are higher than ever, and each performance is crucial. The coaches work closely with their team members, refining their performances and offering guidance and support. Blake and Gwen's rivalry intensifies. Blake and Gwen's rivalry reaches new heights during the knockouts. They're both fiercely competitive, and their playful banter turns into serious competition. Each coach is determined to have their team come out on top, and their interactions become even more entertaining for the viewers. Memorable performances. The knockouts and live shows feature some of the most memorable performances of the season. Contestants rise to the occasion, delivering stunning renditions of popular songs. The coach's feedback and support play a crucial role in helping the contestants reach their full potential.